Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Big D from D's Key Backyard Barbecue. Today, we are going to work on. I am starting my journey on Minion method cooking. That's right. I am leaving the stick burners for a little second, and we're going to try some not quite set and forget, but some long cooking methods so that you don't have to refuel every hour, like I'm accustomed to doing. That said, before we get started, a message to my wife. I love you. I love you, lady. I would, I would cross the ocean for you. I would go and bring you the moon. Just don't ever take my last piece of chicken again. Okay? We're gonna have to do some furniture moving, man. We're gonna be toe tapping up in here. If you mess with a man's foot, don't mess. Everybody, look, don't mess with. Don't mess with a big man's foot. What you doing? I love you though. All right, y'all. Let's get into this video.
It's the intro. D's cute. It's the intro. It's time to eat. It's the intro. D's cute. It's the intro. What time is it?
It's time to eat! Daddy, maybe you should stick to cooking.
Alright, let's go eat.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Big D, D's Cute Backyard Barbecue. Today we are going to be using the Minion method on a Weber Smoky Mountain 18.5-inch smoker to cook a brisket. The reason why we're doing this is because there's no other perfect time for me to practice tips that my boy BJ over BJ Buckeye Backyard Barbecue gave me for long cooks on these Weber Smoky Mountains. Let's see. And here she is. So we're gonna come right back. I'm gonna try to dial this thing in really quick. Oh, it's dark. I know you guys can't see anything. Just a quick note. I'm only heating up about 20 briquettes. It might be a little too much. I don't know. It's the first time doing this, so we're gonna experiment together. We're gonna figure this thing out, YouTube. I heard it's a great way to do a long cook, and by golly, we are going to see. We're going to find out together. I'll be right back. Here we go. A little light. Alright, BJ, so here's how I got it. I'm smoking a brisket, so I want to throw a little wood chip in there, this little hickory. Spaced it out, left a little hole in the middle. Dump the charcoal down in there. It's going to like that around it. And have all the vents wide open. I think it's pretty much ready to go. Let's take a look. Yeah, they look ass over for me, so. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put this back on top, and we're going to try to get a little slow burn going here. My boy, he has pretty much almost 2 of every Weber that you could imagine, and I had to ask him, I said, what's the big deal with these things? He's like, man, you get these things dialed in the right way, and they'll run for hours going in. Like, you can get, about 14, 16, 17 hours out of one basket, and sometimes you can cut it short, still have some left over. So, giving it a shot, BJ. We'll see how it turn out. Alright, y'all. Nearly 1 hour in, and the temperature has climbed, and it climbed immediately after I took the lid off to put the probes in. What I did is I let it get up to about 200-ish, and then I scaled back the vents. I had them wide open at the beginning, and the top vent wide open. I put some water in, hot water, since it's kind of cold out here, and I let it climb to almost 200. After 200, I scaled back everything about a third of the way, well, 2/3 of the way, left it a third or a quarter of the way open, and I've been monitoring it. Took the lid off after it was a little just over 200 to put the probes in for the for the Therm Pro, and it bounced back up to 200 really quickly, and it's been consistently climbing up to where you see it now, and it has somewhat slowed down. So I think we might have it dialed in to an acceptable range, and once this gets done climbing and it sits for a little while, I'm going to go inside and see if I can allow this thing to set and forget itself. Put a couple wood chip chunks in here just for some added smoke, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, folks, I think I have it dialed in. It's been like this. We're a couple hours in right now. I think I got it dialed in just right. Show y'all what the vents look like. Wide open. And oops, sorry about that, y'all. Blocked the camera. Couldn't really see what y'all saw because I stuck the phone around there. I think I wanna just give that one a small nudge. Outside of that, I think I might be able to get some rest tonight, y'all. What do you think? We're looking good. 249. Yeah, I'll monitor it since this is my first time for maybe another hour. If it continues to hold consistently, I might get some shut-eye, get a couple winks. Alright, I'm impressed so far. Hey, what's up, YouTube? I did it. Did it for you. I did it for me. I did it for anyone doing a Google search that just so happens to come across my page and my long-windedness. Sorry that it took so long to get here, but we had some pit stops along the way. So, as you can see, hopefully you were able to see that the smoker's still going. I got a solid just over 8 hours of solid cooking time out of this, and I'm super excited about that because when I first started my barbecue smoking journey, I started out with this. Old school stick burner offset char grill. It wasn't fun. You have to get up every 45 minutes, tend to the fire, and make sure that everything's going right, especially if you don't use technology, which I didn't want to do because I wanted to learn how to do it hands-on. And then when I upgraded, when I bought Big Mama, still, even though you throw splits all in it, you still got to get up almost every hour and tend to it just the same as you would with another stick burner. So that's it. 8 hours, Minion method. Filled up the charcoal area, dug a hole in the middle, all the way down, all the way through. I know some people will just spread them on top. I put them in so that it will kind of splinter outward, if you will, and it worked for me. I got 8+ hours and 30+ degree weather. So see my breath out here, it's cold. So I'm really excited about this, and I hope that it works out for you. I'm going to keep tinkering. I'm going to keep working with this, and I should get a little better. I still got a little time left on my cook, so I added a little charcoal just because I didn't want to run a risk of having to do everything over. But I'm impressed. Give it a shot. Good luck. Happy queuing. I'm turning this off, but I can't hit the button. My fingers are super